to play now. Put me in the game now. I came here to prove it, I'm ready to do it, I can't be afraid now. Put me on the stage now, I'm ready to rage now. I feel like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. This time, like the last time, you better get ready to race to the top. I'm ready to do this, show you what the truth is. I step on the field, it's time to get real, I'm feeling so ruthless. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. Lower the lights down, hand over my crown, hand over my heart. I do this for my town, I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. Yeah. So what are you afraid of? Those feelings are made of. Get in the game, your moment of fame, show them what you made of. It's time that we stand up, it's time that we man up. For anyone asking who is the best, we putting our hands up. My time, nothing can keep me from reaching the top. This time, like the last time, I'm moving so fast, I'm ready to rise. I'm ready to throw down, it's time for the showdown. I'm ready to rise, don't be surprised, I'll take on the world now. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. Lower the lights down, hand over my crown, hand over my heart. I do this for my town, I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. My town, my crown, we know what it takes to be reaching the top. We're reaching the top, we're reaching the top. We know what it takes to be reaching the top. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. My town, my crown, we know what it takes to be reaching the top. We're reaching the top, we're reaching the top. We know what it takes to be reaching the top. Lower the lights down, hand over my crown, hand over my heart. I do this for my town, I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. Turning the track up, I'll never go back down. Hand over my heart, I do this for my town, I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop.
We say good evening, sim racing fans, and welcome to round number 6 here in the Bonehead Racing Dirt Tour. My name is Russell, joined alongside here with Nathan Ward. Nathan, you weren't here last week for all the issues with the stream, and I'd probably say that was probably for the best. But yeah, you've missed quite a bit, and welcome back to the booth first off. And what kind of racing what kind of racing are you expecting here tonight?
Let's see. It's like the paperclip of all tracks, is what you told me. I'm kind of expecting some somewhat short temper, like short track, short tempers, definitely. Since this is basically like Martinsville's paperclip. I'm kind of expecting a little bit more battling today compared to the other tracks, since this track is going to be pretty difficult to get around, it looks like. I would have to see, because this is a track I've never seen before, but let's see how that turns out.
Second, I do apologize for having to go off here. I accidentally turned my graphics a little too low.
Come on now.
To where grandstands weren't even showing up.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, where's our fans, Russell? I think they're supposed to be in the grandstands, but I guess they decided not to show up today to watch this race.
No, so
Hmm.
we were having some stream issues last race at Lanier. That was that was completely on me, to say the least. Um,
It's alright. Everyone has their skill issues every now and again. No one's perfect. Let's just put it that
So-
way, alright?
what happened was my GPU was overloading and it was causing the stream to buffer, in which thankfully
Overclocked.
thankfully I did some testing for the past few days to ensure that this wouldn't happen again. So I'm trying to bring you guys the most clearest stream possible. I'm hoping I don't have to upgrade my graphics card because that'll put a big old bullet in the wallet, if you know what I mean. Because
Big old dent in his pocket, that's for sure.
those things ain't cheap. At 4 wide. Hello.
4 wide for what? Practice?
Yeah, 4 wide for practice here at the
Practice?
Grove.
Okay, this might actually be a very good race, even seeing this from practice right now.
More door banging.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see some short temper
Gosh,
racing.
Gosh dang it, we have so many number 9s. I just went to Chandler Stucky by mistake. we have a total of like 3 number 9s in this lobby right now, which I'm gonna have to ask Connor Mirabelli and Vincent Guzzi to put something alongside their number 9 to basically. I'm not trying
Differentiate
to be rude.
themselves from all the other numbers.
Yes, and
so
I'm
it
not-
won't be so confusing for us broadcasters.
And I'm saying this, I'm not trying to be rude to them by any means.
It just makes it
So-
easier on our eyes to be able to figure out what driver is what, so we don't accidentally
Exactly.
go to the driver that we don't want to accidentally go to. Let's just put it that way. We don't want to take your number away. We just want to be able to figure out
Who's who?
who's who. Yes, exactly.
With about 3 minutes left in practice, since there's only one person in voice chat, I guess let's pull him in.
I mean, you might as well at this point. Jordan is by himself.
Racing green. And every restart after that will be on the leader.
I apologize for that. We thought he was free, so we're gonna give him a second here.
I think he was just rambling in his own little world. I guess you want to go ahead and put that.
Jordan, you got a copy?
Sorry for that. I got.
Alright, I get it. We're trolling with him, but we gotta relax a little bit here.
No, I thought he was done doing that. So, my apologies to you, Jordan. As we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with Jordan Kuntz, the host of the Dirt Tour, which he has come back. Welcome back, Jordan. As he just went back on mute. Okay.
It's alright, just give the man a second to get all of his inner thoughts in. He'll come back to us here in a little bit, I'm sure.
Oh, hello, Jordan. Are you available?
Yes, I am now.
So, the past 3 weeks have been honestly amazing with caution-free races. What kind of racing are you expecting here tonight at the Grove?
Well, I'm hoping for a continuation of what we've seen the last 3 weeks. Of course, we have a few new people here, but
Uh-oh.
previous returning members from past BHR series. So I hope they can all fit in well with everyone who's been here for the past 3 races, and hope to continue that streak and make it 4 tonight.
So, I guess, well, since you're the only one in voice chat right now, we could take all the time we want. Going into this race, for the most part, who do you think will be the most competitive person out here tonight?
Well, if we're looking at lap times from practice, we can definitely see like Vincent and Kinzer and Connor, top 3 in practice. This is their first race here, so we don't really know much. I think I would probably put a bet on one of them finishing really high up there. Of course, we have Shane Lindsay, been really quick the past few weeks, won a race or two, and I don't think you can really count him out, or you can't really count out Michael Blessing either. I think if I had to put money on it, I would put on one of the new people. I think Kinzer can get it done.
So, going, which I do believe this race is a drop week. Would you like to explain really quick on what a drop week is?
So the drop weeks are taking effect tonight. There's two of them, and both of them will take effect tonight. One of them has already taken effect. But the drop weeks will drop your two lowest point scoring races. So if you have had 4 wins and 2 second places, you will only be scored for the 4 wins. And if you've only done 4 races, well then you've technically missed no races.
Well, thanks for coming out here, Jordan, and wish you luck in qualifying, and we'll hopefully pull you back in.
Thank you.
As we are now going into qualifying, our first guy out on the track is the number 55 of Dylan Anderson.
He looks like he got some nice new paint scheme today. Nice and bright blue, actually. Instead of the typical white. Seems like he's been super unlucky.
And top of the board. Sorry. Sorry to interrupt you on that, Nathan. Top of the board, the 08 of Dominic Schmidt takes the lead with a 19.748.
At least you said it right.
It's,
You didn't stutter, which you are right now.
hush. Going second quickest is the number 9 of, or sorry, 9X of Connor Mirabelli. He'll show up as a 9, but he will probably have that fixed for next week at, I think we're at I-55? Hopefully. That's if he wants to fix. I'm not going to force him to fix it, but that would be recommended. And we're going to go over here to the number 61 of Dylan Anderson, the guy that is still rocking the pink on the track. And he's going to go 9th quickest, as he will improve a little bit, but he's still going to go 9th quickest. Running in 3rd right now, we got the 21 of Kinzer Leitner. I do apologize if I did mispronounce your last name, Kinzer. Then we got also some returning guys from earlier in the season. The 37 machine of Tyler Davison. You remember Tyler, right, Nathan?
I do believe so.
Rocking the trick-or-treat car, I see.
Kind of reminds me of Kevin Harvick's, dang, it's been a quick second. Hold on a minute.
Kevin Harvick's Gravedigger one?
Yeah, Kevin Harvick's is Gravedigger for the Gen 6. It looks pretty clean. I actually like that.
You know,
pretty cool paint scheme out here tonight.
I'm going to say this. I don't want to spoil the party here, but we're in November. It's not really Halloween anymore. But I like it.
Well, to be fair, Mr. Russell, it's only been like 5 days since Halloween has ended.
It's kind of like that Christmas tree you plan on taking down, but you don't take it down till like March.
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes, you know? It'll still be coming up to Easter and past Valentine's month, whatever you want to call it.
You know, it's the holiday spirit. You can't blame a guy for wanting to continue it.
Yep, that is true.
Which we got about a minute.
Can't blame the guy for it.
We got about a minute left here in qualifying. Top 4. Well, we got a new pole sitter. the 01 of Michael Blessing, 19.659. He will go back to the top of the board. And you got to remember, this is the guy that also won back-to-back races. One person that I am a little surprised not to see out here tonight is that 41 of Brooks Petzold. He's been doing decently well. Running back-to-back wins as well. Definitely one of the better guys here. The strength of field, from what I'm seeing, is right around the 3K. We got a 6K driver in here, Dominic Schmidt, with an I rating of 6,200. And once again, if you guys don't know what I rating is, it is your skill level. It'll match you around with a similar skill set with drivers around you. Now, as people are gridding, we're going to go over our starting grid here in a little bit. But Nathan, Scott Mertz. Scott Mertz has come out to this track in person. And for those who don't know who Scott Mertz is, he's a former BHR rookie champion in this league. Scott Mertz said the most interesting part of this track is that turn 3. That's where most of the action happens because it gets so much more narrower compared to turns 1 and 2. So
what is this, Darlington?
I guess you could call it the Darlington of dirt tracks.
Because, turns 1 and 2 is pretty wide, but once you get to 3 and 4, it's pretty stinking narrow, so.
Yeah.
Just saying. This is like Darlington, pretty much.
But we're going to go over our starting grid here tonight. On your front row, we have the 01 of Michael Blessing and a 9X of Connor Mirabelli. On row number 2, we have the number 9 of Chandler Stuckey and the 37 of Tyler Davidson. On row 3, we have the 0 of Shane Lindsay and the 11J of Trip Shepard. And rounding out on row 4, we have the 61 of David Anderson. David Anderson, I want to point this out. He's had some pretty bad luck in this league so far, either being involved in wrecks, and, I want to see him up here tonight. So, as we would do with Kalix, my personal vote is still going to be on the 01 machine. But my underdog pick will be that 61 of David Anderson.
Well, I guess, too, I might as well go ahead and go for David Anderson. Hopefully he can do something tonight, and it'd be pretty cool to see, honestly. I haven't seen him do much of anything because of his bad luck that keeps persisting, but we'll see what happens. So
pace truck's off. You know what that means, Nathan.
It's green, green, green. Let's go racing, boys.
Green flag comes out for heat number 1 here at Williams Grove. Connor Mirabelli had a really decent jump on that. That
gets tight in the corner.
The admins may have to look back at that, but you can see that number 9 is going hard into turn number 3. We're going to go on board here with the number 01 on his nose cam, because I just noticed one thing very interesting about this 01. You can see how close he's getting to that inside wall, and you can hear the car kind of bog down a little bit, but then he just flicks it in there.
He is just getting dangerously close. One would possibly say threading the needle, as you can say.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing to look at. Going back here to Shane Lindsay, as there's contact with the number 9 machine of Chandler Stuckey.
I don't know if David Anderson
has come out for that. We got 12 laps to go.
David is still hanging on there tight. There seems like he didn't get caught up in the wreck.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm just wondering what happened there. I got a little bit of a glimpse of it, but we're not going to go back to the replay just yet. We're going to go back here to the 11, though.
I think what happened to that white car is he kind of accidentally mistaken he was lying a little bit and threw his car into the wall, and he kind of bounced off of it and into the
Yeah.
other car. So I think that's really what happened. He missed his mark, and that's just racing. That's for sure.
That is very sure. And, you know, so far, everybody has been fighting decently clean. There was that one little bit of contact with that number 9 machine of Chandler Stuckey, but that hasn't hurt him too much. But we can see that 0 machine, he is hunting down the 01 of Michael Blessing. As we saw the 37's car go into the wall a little bit, which is nothing too major.
Not gonna lie, I kind of would like to see the 37 in victory lane. That paint scheme is just pretty clean, if one may say. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, very much so. And, you know, that's just part of racing in a way, you know? A lot of,
Just kind of like showing yourself off to other people with your nice new hot rod, as one may say.
yeah, and you know, if I had to go with a paint scheme that I like the most here, y'all could call me,
It's the 37.
you guys could call me basic, but I'm going with that number 9 machine of Chandler Stuckey. The way that he did the red chrome is just perfect, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's actually really nice. Honestly, I wouldn't say it's basic. Basic would just be a color and a number, and that's it. You don't want to pull a BJ McLeod.
Yeah.
No hate on him or anything, but I'm just saying, you know, just as a reference.
As we can see, the 11J of Trip Shepard, he is coming back to fight with Shane Lindsay a little bit. As earlier this season, they had a little bit of conflicts at, I do believe it was Charlotte? I want to say Charlotte.
I think it was Charlotte. I think it was Charlotte. The 11 and the 0. Well, they had a little bit of a beefing off track after they got in contact with each other and a couple of times at Charlotte.
I'm trying to remember if it was Trip Shepard. If it's not, I do apologize. But other than that, I would say he's improved a lot since that incident. Whether it's like a little friendly bash thing or not. But we're coming down to 3 laps to go. I'm going to be interested to see if this 11 car makes a move to try to get past the 0 of Shane Lindsay.
Can we just like appreciate the fact that Blessing is basically gone at this point, as these two are battling?
Well, hey man, he's been. I don't know. I don't remember if he showed at Lanier. I think he did. But now he's coming back to show business, and we've seen how dominant he is on that low line when it really slicks off.
The Ryan Blaney of dirt track racing, huh?
Perhaps. But the number 0...
Dominant when tires are gone. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, and especially in the most recent updates that iRacing has had with dirt, with the tires, with the tire wear becoming more of a factor now than it ever was.
That's honestly good. Oh, the 11 gets into the wall a little bit. He'll have some damage to his left fender, but
Not a
nothing
lot.
too bad.
As the 37 of Tyler Davison fell back quite a bit. That's going to round out your first heat with 01 9X 937. Or sorry, not 37. As we're getting ready geared up in heat number 2. You know, I want to see the same kind of racing we had in heat 1. Clean, hard, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, it'd be kind of nice just to see the exact same thing to happen into this heat so we can get on to the main race without, hopefully, no issues. Knocking on wood here.
Yeah, for sure.
But hopefully this race goes just as good as the other one. I will say that bright blue car right there is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I do like blue cars.
I mean, if I had to go,
that is clean.
if I had to go with a car based off of looks, I'm not being biased towards Jordan or anything, but I have to give it to the 99. Just flat out, just I gotta give it to that number 99.
I never really liked the gray on there, but the paint scheme's overall clean. I just like to point out the very, very bright blue car today. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. As
Considering that he's always ran like a white number 55, so.
So 08 got a little bit of a short start. What do you say we go on board with 08 for this restart?
I think we should go ahead and give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
Not that camera angle. There we go. Or no, we'll go rear spoiler. You know,
Just to get that sidetrack action here.
well, no, yeah. And plus, it'll be interesting to see how he would flick it into the corner a little bit. Or we could just go to the roll bar, which is probably the best view, but Pace Truck is going to pull off this time by. There is one car that did not take the grid, and that was the 21 of Kinzer Leitner.
Leitner misses the grid.
Whether that's going to affect him much in the feature event, I don't know.
Thankfully, it's not eliminations, otherwise it probably would.
But you know, coming to dirt, the 08 has higher IRA than the Jordan, but I'm still going to put my vote on Jordan to win this heat race. Pace Truck's off. And he fires off. Never mind.
What just happened?
Green flag comes out for heat number 2.
Oh, I think we forgot. It's a heat race, not the actual event.
No, he fired in the exit of turn 3. Well, let's go to his nose cam here to see how close he gets to that inside wall. He doesn't get too close. But we said number 9 of Vincent Goosey coming in, or the 09, sorry, as the 32 makes contact back there with the 09, or the number 9, sorry. There's so many dang number 9s in this race. We're going to go back up front here to the 08, as he has put a sizable gap on Jordan, about a half a second. But you know, I don't know if you can count Jordan out just yet, Nathan. What do you think?
Honestly, Jordan has that long run speed. He just gotta find it. He just gotta find his groove. I think he is gonna eventually get it. Right now, I mean, you can see right now he's in second place for the Heat 2, but we'll see what happens with Jordan. You can never count Jordan out.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
Especially with any type of racing. But the 09 is trying to make a move to the inside lane of Jordan Kuntz, as they almost make a little bit of door contact. We're going to go to the gearbox here of Jordan Kuntz. You can see that 9 is getting real sideways. You know,
yeah, Jordan is just getting his sideways here. He's trying to find his nice little line here compared to that. With the number 9. Sorry about that. I was thinking of a different number 9. I forgot. We have so many 9s here. It's not even funny, but you get my point.
Yeah, on the ticker it says 09, but for us it shows 9 because of the paint scheme. But we're not gonna diss that hard on it. But Jordan Kuntz.
I mean, I wasn't really dissing on it. I was just saying, like, it was confusing me a little bit there, so I was just oh, wait, is that supposed to be the 9 or the 09? Which one am I looking at?
and I fully agree with you on that part. But we can see Jordan has closed that gap a decent amount. Still about a half second now, quarter of a second behind that 08 machine of Schmidt. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Jordan try to make a move here the next 8 or 5 laps to snag the lead away from that 08. Because you can see the 9 of Vincent Goosey is way back there, kind of lurking in a way. As you know what? We haven't done one of these in a long time. We're going to go on board here for a little bit.
I was gonna say, looks like Jordan's gonna start battling with the 08 Dominic Schmidt here. As you can see, he's trying to get a little bit sideways, see where Dominic is going, which might actually allow the 9 of Goosey here to actually get up to the 2 and actually battle them for first. We'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
In which you could see on this little ticker system on our bottom right here, you can see they're going into the turns about 120, 125 mile an hour with these late models. So you got to get them way slowed down back there to really make the turn, but you could also try power sliding into it for sure. As we- 4 laps
But yeah,
ago.
like you said, it seems. Oh, actually, we're about to start seeing some real battling. It looks like it might be all 3 of them for first. We got Jordan,
Vincent goes to the inside.
and the
Holy
9 goes to the
slide
inside.
job!
Slide job! Slide job! Slide job! Unfortunately, though, it doesn't work. But
It worked for a split
huge
second.
slide. Huge slide by the number 9. That was incredible.
No, it
Didn't
worked.
kill anybody either. So.
It worked. It got him to second.
Well, I mean, okay. I was gonna say, Jordan looks like he was about to pass him there, but, I guess it did work, like, right after, but,
No, yeah, that
he got it.
was insane.
Yeah, that was insane. Even though this is just a heat race, dude, we got slide jobs here right
Well,
now.
white flag. He's got one more chance to make something happen. Oh, he's not going to quite make it. He's going to get into the outside wall. Here comes Kuntz, but not enough time. Oh my god. And by the way, I do want to mention this. Next week we are at Cedar Lake. I do apologize for saying I-55.
We
So
are definitely going to I-55 for that, definitely.
So I'm going to say this. We're going to have a strong battle for the lead here. Because we got 2 really consistent guys up there. The 08 of Dominic Schmidt and the 01 of Michael Blessing. So my whole thing with this is going to be, can Michael Blessing hold them all off? Or is he going to let the long run kick in with the tracks looking off? So,
I will say today might actually be an interesting race. We definitely seen some tinkering here and there with the drivers getting sideways and into each other and slide jobbing, even for the freaking heat race, man. I'm kind of pumped for this one. Pretty
yeah,
excited to see what happens.
Say no more. The 21 has failed to take the grid again. So,
21 probably having some
issues.
Definitely.
But we're going to go with the starting grid here tonight. On road number 1, we have the 01 of Michael Blessing and the 08 of Dominic Schmidt. On road number 2, we have not the doubles here, the 0 of Shane Lindsay and the 09 of Vincent Goosey. On row 3, we have the 11J of Trip Shepard and the 99 of Jordan Kuntz. On row 4, we have the 9 of Chandler Stuckey and the 55 of Dylan Anderson. On row number 5, we have the 61 of David Anderson and the 32 of Cooper Sunday. On row 6, we have the 37 of Tyler Davison and the number 9X of Connor Mirabelli. It would have been the 21, but the 21 has failed to take the grid, as I want to say that again. I don't know if he's having internet issues, wheel problems, or anything like that.
We'll may never know for a while until he either says something or he don't, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Pace car is pulling off this time. So let's see what this 01 machine can really do here tonight.
I like how you went from yeah, it should be interesting, and then go to freaking 01 of Michael Blessing.
Green flag comes out at Williams Grove. I apologize for that major stutter. The 08 got a major start and a really good restart, as the 01's going to maintain the lead coming off into turn number 3 as he dives it into that turn. The 08 hasn't really made much ground just yet, but do not count him out. The number 9 of Vincent Gucci is coming on to the outside lane. There comes Jordan fighting as well to the outside of the number 0 machine of Shane Lindsay.
All right, we're back to stuttering, guys, for the broadcast because we keep forgetting what Shane Lindsay's name is. Let's go. It's all right. I think I get that. Honestly, it happens. It happens.
The 08 has maintained the lead now, coming into turn number 3, with the 01 of Michael Blessing falling in behind. But you have the 09, sorry, of Vincent Gucci following in behind the number 01. As you can see, he's right on that rear bumper.
Yeah, I was gonna say about Michael Blessing. It was like, oh, whoa, almost just cuts across there. Holy, that could have got him sideways and into. Holy Jesus, the 9 car is just out here, ready to just get in first place and dominate. It looks like he really wants that. Like he's battling everybody for this. As it looks like Michael Blessing is not really having it. He might just doored him a little bit there and see what the 9 cars can do as they're side by side again.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Actually, we're gonna stick with this battle up here for a second, as I'm not really seeing any other major battles going on. Oh, that's a terrible camera angle.
Yeah, I was gonna say we are not Fox, bro. Come on now.
The 01, he is fighting back still, trying to maintain that second place position against that 09 of Vincent Gucci. As Vincent is looking to the outside lane, we're going to see him. There he goes. But here comes the 01 fighting back to that inside. As Vincent gets into the wall a little bit, nothing too major.
Just kind of like give it a love tap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say, let's go back here to the number 0.
He said he doesn't really like this track, but something tells me he likes this track because he's in the top 5. Like, come on, someone who says that, I don't know. He's doing decently good considering the fact that he said he hates this track, honestly.
Well, no, yeah, for sure. But, you know, the 0 machine, he is dominant mostly on the shorter tracks, like, I'd say less than a half mile. Or even a quarter, or maybe around the quarter mile area.
So probably like short tracks with less speed instead of longer ones like this one,
yeah.
for example.
I do believe he did say in an interview a while back that he's not much of a fan of these bigger tracks. However, he can run them. I'm not going to say he can't run them because I know very well he would wipe my rear end any day of the week.
Well, I guess you could say his bread and butter is quite literally short track racing, by the way.
Oh, here
not
comes
intermediate or anything larger than short tracks, if you know what I'm saying.
Here comes the 9X of Connor Mirabelli trying to snag that 5th place away from that number 0 machine of Shane Lindsay. Well, it should be interesting to see if he can as he looks to the outside lane, going into turn number 3. Not quite. Sorry, Connor, you have to try again. As he looks to the inside this time, that might do it for that 0 machine. Gets up in front, does a little bit of a slide job, but that 0 is back to his inside.
Well, anyways, going back to the 0 car, it looks like he's losing some position. He may have, looks like he's kind of falling off his groove there. I don't think he's really trying, I think he's just struggling. I think he will eventually find it, but hopefully it's not too late for him. But anyway, back to Jordan and Michael Blessing. they're both duking it out right now.
Yeah, in which I'll pull up the onboard again. So yeah, you can see kind of the gap that the 08 has put on this 01 is 3.5 around their seconds, 3.25 seconds. Jordan looks to the inside. We're going to go on board here with Vincent to see if he can keep up. He's about a half second behind that 08 machine of Dominic Schmidt. You can see right around there, the outside lane is starting to come into play a little bit. Not a whole lot just yet.
I was gonna say the the 9 of Vincent is getting to the 08 of Schmidt right now.
Slowly closing that gap.
He's slowly getting there, but only time could tell.
The 9 has made quick work of Jordan Kuntz. He will take away that 4th place position. Now Mirabelli is going for 3rd.
Looks like Jordan must have killed his tires or something, because he's a little bit slower pace, seems like. Probably his, he probably killed it more than everyone else, unless he's just like, saving his tires as much as he possibly can.
Yeah, that could very well be the case. I think, in my experience with racing with Jordan, he's probably saving those tires as Mirabelli looks to the outside lane of the 01 machine, but the 01's going to fight back to that inside and not quite shut the door on that number 9 machine. I'm just wondering if Jordan might just be taking a different approach because he's running that low line in the slick a little bit more. But it's not really a whole lot of stuff going back there. But you can see that number 0 machine of Shane Lindsay. He is going to fight back for 5th position from that number 99 here in a little bit. As not much of a major gap has come into play just yet.
The 08 seems like he's hanging on, honestly. I think the 9 kind of just lost his pace there, but I could be wrong by like a whole long shot. But like I said, I don't know what people's strategies are. I'm just here to figure out what I gotta say for commentating, That's basically what's going on right now.
Normally we have a 3rd person here, Calix Spooner, but he's unfortunately not available tonight. But that's nothing major. We'll just go on the next week and have him back in the booth.
It's okay. I'll bribe him probably with like $20 million to get him in here, and then he'll probably do that. I'm just playing. That's enough. I don't need. I don't have that type of money.
To retire on.
That is true. That is enough to retire. Don't gotta work in my daily life anymore after that. Long as you're smart with it, but
The 11J is back here with the number 55 machine of Dylan Anderson. The 11J, we saw him up there a little bit in the heat races, but he's kind of falling back now. There's not really a whole lot of action, to be honest.
It's mostly just like single file train right now at the moment. I mean, that's kind of how it is with paperclip racing, per se. Like, with the bigger short tracks. It's like Dover and Martinsville, pretty much. You just get like a single file train sometimes.
I'm going to say this. Mirabelli's all the way up into 3rd. So he is kind of starting his hunt up there to the lead cars.
We got 2 9 cars in the top 3. Let's go. Let's get the other one up here.
Yeah, we gotta do something about these 9 cars. That's one too many. That's one too many.
Otherwise, we're gonna have all 3 of them be in the top 3 and be like, the number 9 is battling with the number 9, which is battling with the number 9. So we definitely will probably get that fixed next race. So hopefully it won't be as confusing, thankfully.
In which I want to say this, if you guys are experiencing any buffering on the stream, I will have that fixed for next race. I am getting a few error codes. I got like 17 error codes just on my broadcasting system. So, sorry for any buffering. We're going to focus back here on the battle for 8th. As
Oh, the 9 spins, tags the wall. He
no
keeps
caution.
it going, but goes into 2 pits. The caution will not come out.
Caution's
and
out.
he just. Okay. Well, as I say that,
I am unsure of what happened.
Oh.
As David Anderson seems to have locked it down. Yeah, he just locked his car down and just spun it around. But we're not going to focus on that one. We're going to go back here and take a look and see what happened here. See if we can...
That was... If
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you, Russell, that was probably the most anticlimactic caution I've ever seen.
Oh,
in my
he
life.
just got the outside barrier a little too hard. So, that's going to mess him up a little bit. But, you know, that's going to put... This is going to spice things up.
Oh boy, here we go.
20 laps to go. So... Unless caution laps do not count. I do not think they do from the looks of it. But yeah, that was actually pretty dang good racing up there for a little while until we had that little incident. Yeah, God, dropped frames. That's not good.
What's going on?
I was looking at my streaming program. It said there's like 46% drop frames. So I'm going to fix that for next broadcast. But going into the final, maybe the final caution of the night. Very well could.
Hopefully the final caution of the night.
Looks like it will be single file restarts coming back to the green. The 08 of Dominic Schmidt has full control on the restart as soon as that pace truck pulls into pit road. You can see the 01, he is still lurking back there behind the number 9 of Connor Mirabelli. We got 2 9s up front, so this is going to get interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna get interesting. I kind of wish the caution didn't get thrown for. Well, I mean, to be fair, it kind of had to be thrown, but
Green
There we
flag
go,
comes
green.
back out. The 08 had a great jump on that restart.
holy crap! Who was sending it in the corner? Oh, the number 9 car. Well, now the 2 9 cars are back. This is just fantastic.
Yeah, they're... You want it, go get it. It's time to give it all you got as they make contact going into turn number 1. That's not even longer
Both
for
9 cars
damage.
starting.
But here comes the 01 of Michael Blessing.
Oh boy, slide job by the number 9 as the other number 9 is now,
As they
we're
go
now 3 wide.
Almost 3 wide. But you can see that 01 as they're 3 wide in turn 1, going into turn number 2. That 01 is going to take 1 position away. Not yet. Sorry, my apologies. That,
It's okay. We had to call it early. We seen it from
Oh,
the future.
contact
Oh,
on
there's
turn
the
4!
contact off of turn 4. Both nines get into each other.
Jordan Kuhn's going to make his way around those 2 number 9s as they're making more contact into turn number 2.
Don't think they're very happy with each other at the moment. They're really beating and banging against each other.
They're making their statements tonight.
Well, I mean, they made one statement, and that is to get into each other.
S9 goes around as the caution
gosh,
will come out once again.
I'm a little trigger happy with the caution. Oh, what the? Okay, what happened with the number 11 car? Did he get ran right into?
Oh,
Oh,
the
the 0 gets into the 9 and spins him around.
Yeah. As the 11J gets into him as well. And then it's just on from there. I have no idea where There's the other number 9.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The 61. I think, yeah. 61 is, almost got into him a little bit.
Well,
But that would have never been his fault. But anyways. How many more cautions are we going to have?
hopefully not many.
We finna have 8 more, I can see from the future.
Like, my concern was we would have a few cautions just like we had at USA, Volusia, and we had no cautions at Charlotte, but, you know, with these bigger tracks that are longer, this is the risk you take. So... But that's gonna spice up the top 3. The top 3 is gonna remain. Well, the first is gonna remain the 08 of Dominic Schmidt. Then it's gonna be the 01 of Michael Blessing, and then the number 99 of Jordan Kuntz. So we've seen this 01 do impressive things. I have a good feeling that's gonna be tonight.
Well, let's hope he gets it if he really wants it, because right now he has, like, I guess his final chance. I'm just saying, it could be his final chance to get it, but we'll see what Michael Blessing does, because I do believe he'll be able to take the outside.
One thing I want to point out here, we had the points drop. If you don't know what the points drop is, Jordan explained it earlier. It's basically if you miss a few races, you get caught up in some points. Not a lot, but it's enough to where you can still get up there. Michael Blessing has retained the points lead for this season, so you know that's going to play a huge factor. We're going to go back up front here with the 08 as Pace Truck is pulling off this time by. We're at 15 laps to go here at Williams Grove. He fires
and
off.
we're green.
Green flag comes out once again. That 01 is on the hunt.
Don't look like he's got a great restart. He's falling back a little bit. As you can see, Jordan and the Zero are now practically catching up to the leaders if they get past each other, whoever won. Jordan keeps that outside momentum. He will fly by the Zero.
Yeah, you know, that's going to be very interesting to see what those two can do, but I'm more focused on what this 01 could do.
Jordan has speed. Oh my. Okay, Jordan might have something here. It looks like, because he's got past the Zero. He's now catching both the 01 and the 08 of Schmidt and Blessing at the moment. Let's see what happens with him.
Yeah, you know, we saw at USA what Jordan was capable of doing on these bigger tracks, especially with that outside lane, and he told us what he would do differently. So, I'm just kind of waiting to see what Jordan can do, but I want to go back up front here to the 01, as he's not making much progress on that 08 machine of Dominic. So,
if I'm being honest, they are kind of a bit slower on the inside, mainly because you have to go slower, but Jordan is just keeping that outside momentum. I do believe he might end up doing something with that, but we'll see here in the next few laps. Hopefully he does something, because he only has 11 laps to do it.
As we have a battle for 4th going on right now between the 9 and the 0. With the number 9 looking to the inside, the 0 gets into the outside wall. That's going to slow him down just a little bit, but not enough for that number 9. Sorry. The number 9 of Connor Mirabelli to get by him. We're going to go on board here on the gearbox. You can see he's kind of falling back, further back in the pack. The 0 of Shane Lindsay is trying to make his way back up there, but we got a battle for the lead coming up.
With Michael Blessing, it looks like he's really trying his best right now to catch up to the leader, Schmidt. It looks like Schmidt is keeping his momentum and his pace. He's definitely got something here for the entire field today, as you can see, as we go on to 8 laps to go, I believe.
Yes, 8 laps to go. It looks like he is losing a little bit of ground to that 08 machine, and he is. He's about half a second more towards the second now when you get off corner exit. So, yeah, he's right around half second on corner exit. It looks like he could be regaining his momentum a little bit there to gain back up to that 08 machine of Dominic Schmidt. And here comes the 01, looking a little bit to the outside, not going to be enough momentum. As he has closed that gap, now he's back to about a half second behind that 08 machine.
Sorry about that, I was yawning. But, anyways, Michael Blessing is just trying his best on the very bottom to get to the leader, but it don't seem like it's really working for him at the moment, because we only have 5 laps to go, and Jordan is just in the background there, just ripping the outside. I thought that was kind of funny, but
Really,
as you can see, the 08
08
did. Oh, what happened
Heads
there?
up. That will end the 09's race tonight. We will go back in the replay and look at that once the race has concluded. But we can see this 08, he is ripping that inside lane to do everything he can to keep that 01 machine behind him, which it looks like he is doing a pretty good job as he loses a little bit of time in turns 1 and 2. But I want to go on board on the nose here of the 08. Good lord, you can see how close he's getting there. So, 2 laps to go here at Williams Grove.
As you can see, the 08 has been somewhat dominant all day, and now it's being very persistent. He is going to probably end up winning this race since
White
Michael
flag.
Blessing is just not able to get to him. Yep.
Hey, I guess you call him Dominant Dominic.
Oh, okay, Connors, we got the buns out tonight.
Out of turn 4 for the final time, the 08 of Dominic Schmidt will take the checkered flag with his first start here at the Dirt Tour.
Well, shoot. He got it.
Okay, I just want to point this out. How many times are we going to have, like, new guys come in here and win their first race out here at the Dirt Tour?
And then not show up? I don't know.
No, well, Shane Lindsay won a race out here. He showed up. The only one that didn't was the 41 machine of Brooks Petzold, which I can't remember if he said last week, or not last week, but last race, if he was going to show or even run. But, you know, this is going to bring up a good time to go look at what happened here with the...
Oh, wait, burning it down. Oh.
I want to see what happened here with the number 9. Because this is... Oh, I think I know what happened. Oh, he killed his left front with the tire. And then that just shot him straight into the outside wall. The fact that a caution did not come out. Oh, he's...
Yeah, why was that not even a... That
He
should have been a caution.
is crab walking. But, you know, that's going to do it for the main event. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. Overall, that was a fantastic race once again here in the Dirt Tour. So, you know, I'm just going to say this. Once again, I am still very much so impressed by all of this. So, yeah, we will be right back after a short commercial break. And we'll have your top 3 interviews. The top 3 will be Jordan Kuntz, Michael Blessing, and Dominic Schmidt.
Pastrana here. iRacing, Climbing the Clouds, Mount Washington Hill Climb, available now. Check it out.
Welcome back to Williams Grove here for your top 3 tonight. We are going to pull in the number 99 of Jordan Kuntz, the Dirt Tour host here. As now we're bringing him in third place here tonight. Or sorry, not in third place, finishing third place here tonight. We have the number 99 of Jordan Kuntz. Jordan, we know you said earlier when we pulled you in before qualifying, you were hoping that this would be a clean race, caution-free like it was for the past 3 races. Unfortunately, tonight we had a few cautions. Overall, how would you say it was?
Overall, it was really good. Of course, the cautions we had were really close to each other, so really good first stint that went, I think, 3/5 of the way of the race. And then we had a nice 10-lap, clean up at the front. I don't particularly know how it went towards the back half of the field. But overall, it was a really good race. Cautions are going to happen. I think it was a really good and a really fun last few races, but it was bound to happen. We have a few cautions, and happy they happened like this. It didn't seem like any of it was really intentional, just really hard racing, and it was really fun racing throughout the field.
So going into Cedar Lake next week, what are you going to say you're going to prepare yourself to do there?
I think just do what I've been doing all season, try to learn, and of course always try to be competitive. I feel like this race, I was actually just trying to learn, trying to watch what Michael was doing, because he's normally really good at running the bottom. I was trying to follow him in the first stint, so that's what I'll probably do next week. I'd probably try to pick someone to follow and learn from them.
All right. Well, you did great out here tonight. The heat race has been extraordinarily well for the most part. A few other questions I want to ask. Coming from a host standpoint, how would you rate this race compared to all the past races we've done, since we're a little bit past halfway of the season now?
I mean, I think it was above average race. I would say really long runs. Not a perfect race. We had a few cautions. Heats were really good. It was overall a really good weekend. Not the best, but you can't always have it clean every single race weekend.
Yeah. Nathan, would you like to add anything to this?
I guess, Jordan, how did your car feel all day? Whether that's during the main event or during the heats. How did it feel?
Well, I think it felt a lot quicker in the heat and showed that it was a lot quicker. Clearly, the driver is not too good. Cannot race. I don't have a lot of racecraft in these cars. Made a few mistakes in the heat. Could have maybe gotten the win if I knew what I was doing a bit more with slide jumps, passing, and how to come back from being passed. And kind of also showed in the race. I was a bit trying to save more tires in the race, but the track was slicking off. Made it a lot harder for me to learn how to drive the car because the track's changing. And I definitely made a lot of mistakes. I know on the restarts I was way too slow. And just I guess I was fast at the end, not fast enough, but way too many mistakes on my part, and we'll try to fix that for next week.
All right.
Alrighty, well, that's all I got for you, Jordan.
Well, Jordan, before we let you go here tonight, any friends, family, sponsors you want to thank?
I would like to thank everyone at Premier Concrete Solutions for putting the sponsor on the car, sponsoring me, so I could get them this top 3 finish. And I'd like to thank GRS Racing. They don't do a lot of dirt, so out here supporting them on the dirt, and yeah.
All right. Well, we'll hopefully pull you back in next week for round 7 of the Dirt Tour.
Thank you.
Joining us here tonight, finishing second in the Dirt Tour, we have the number 01 machine of Michael Blessing. Michael, we saw you coming up there towards the end. Didn't have quite enough time. What happened there, in your opinion?
The start of the race just didn't go my way. I thought the bottom would work, but I should have moved up a little sooner. So, yeah, at the end was good. I felt like I was pretty equal to the leader, but I had a little bit of damage on the left front, so I wasn't going to push him too hard and get into him or anything like that.
Yeah. Going into Cedar Lake next week, which I can't remember exactly if last interview we did with you, you said Williams Grove isn't really your track, but going into Cedar Lake, what are you going to be doing differently for there compared to this longer track?
I do like Williams Grove, but yeah, Cedar Lake, I don't know. I've hit hits or misses there, so that's going to be up in the air until we get there.
Well, that's very true. The heat races were pretty clean, then we had a few cautions. Right now, I do believe you still maintain the points lead as we get closer and closer to the final race of the season. What is going to be your overall goal going towards Eldora for the championship title?
I just want to be consistent. Get these, I think we got 2 firsts and a second, and I know I have a third, I think. So that's all good with the drop weeks. So just be consistent. And I know there's a lot of guys that have come on in the league, later on in, and they're really, really fast. So they're gonna be contenders because they get the drop weeks from missing the first couple races. So.
Well, that's very true. Nathan, would you like to add anything?
I don't really have anything for you at the moment, but other than that, I do actually wish you good luck for next week's race, Michael Blessing.
I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
Do you like the yellow car or the black car better?
Ooh.
That is a very good question. I actually kind of like the iconic yellow that you were rocking. If I'm being honest, I kind of do miss that. Nice.
I like the yellow too.
Here's what you do: you just split them down the middle.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
You kind of like the Matt Kenseth. It just reminds me so much of it. So I think honestly, you should go ahead and do that.
All right,
keep yellow.
We'll work on something.
Well, before we go here tonight, is there any friends, family, sponsors you want to thank?
Just everyone for putting on this league. It's fun.
Right. Well, thanks for coming out, and hopefully pull you back in for another interview. It's been a consistent thing with you, so hopefully it's going on longer.
Hope so.
Well, let's be honest. He is very consistent, so that's kind of nice, honestly. Nice to see, though. Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Thanks, guys. Yep,
you're welcome.
Now, Nathan, it's time to bring in our winner here tonight. First time winner, or not first time winner, sorry. Whoa.
Dominic, is that what you're going to call him?
Dominic Schmidt?
Yes.
No. For a little backstory on this number 08 machine, he has participated in this league before. He has run the BHR Rookie Series a few times. So it's great to see him out here again, just like a few of the other guys from the Rookie Series. So I think it's time to pull him in. What do you think?
Yep, I think it's just about that time.
Finishing first here tonight, we have the number 08 of Dominic Schmidt. Dominic, you came in here.
Going on.
Hello, voice changer.
That's a first.
So, coming in here to Williams Grove, you were up front dominating a good chunk of the main event. You weren't up leading the first few laps, but then after that, you got into the rhythm. I think it was like a 3.5 second gap on third or something like that. Something crazy. Going in, so I'm trying to get my thoughts. Overall,
it's okay, old man.
Overall, how was the race for you? How do you think the car was throughout the race?
It felt really dialed, honestly. all throughout the night. I mean, I feel like we were kind of quick. And I was racing with my boy Vinny G, and I guess he got wrecked. But overall, it was a good first time.
Well, you did a pretty dang good job holding off that 01. The 01 has been one of the more dominant cars in this league. And before his break week with Knoxville. But going into Cedar Lake next week, what are you going to do to prepare yourself for that, given that you joined this league late and we're a little over halfway through the season?
I'm just gonna keep trucking. Keep my nose clean. I think that was crucial tonight. Yeah, I mean, just have fun and just let her eat. Do it for Dale.
Very well. Nathan, would you like to add anything?
Honestly, no, not really. Other than you should go ahead and keep the voice changer for the rest of the season. That'd be nice. Definitely brought something interesting on the table. So.
Nah. And, yeah, for the record, Russell, I had you muted that whole time. I could not even hear you. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not realize it. Until I heard the first part, like the last part of that. I didn't hear the first part. That's why I was like, hello.
So going... Well, since you dominate tonight, I don't know how much the drop league is going to affect you here. It could put you in contention for a possible championship if you consistently start pulling off these top threes or even podiums. Or wins, sorry.
Top threes and podiums is the same thing, Mr. Russell Caney.
Potato.
Come on, man. It's true.
So...
Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh,
sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
We're just gonna run as much as we can. And, yeah, we're just gonna keep having fun and trying racking off some wins.
Well, and hopefully that happens. Hopefully we get some new winners, new members, stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
So, Nathan, do you have anything or?
No, not really. Honestly, I can't wait to see see Dominic over here, see what he can do for the rest of the season. Honestly, since it's his first time and he won, so. Other than that, I'm pretty much good here.
All right.
Yeah, I ran your guys' asphalt program probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I seen you guys were doing a dirt league because I don't really run asphalt, so.
Yeah, this was actually Jordan's idea to start doing.
This is a good idea. It's a good idea by Jordan.
Which this is his first time even hosting a league, so. But before we go here tonight, is there any friends, families, sponsors you want to thank for tonight?
Yeah, I gotta thank Mullet Mafia, Vinny G, Connor Mirabelli, bunch of bums. They got smoked tonight, but yeah, and Kinzer Leitner for DQing, and because he wanted to go to bed because he's a blue collar. His neck is red, so yeah.
Well, thanks for coming out here tonight, and hopefully next week at Cedar Lake we'll pull you back in.
Hell yeah! Oh, and I gotta thank my boy James and Lucas. Yeah, man, they're ripping.
All right. Well, you heard there tonight, folks. We're going to end off the stream here tonight. We'll be back next week at Cedar Lake for round number 7. Nathan, once again, thanks for joining us here tonight. And, next week, hopefully we're back in the booth with you and Calix. As
hopefully I won't be gone.
As Calix, you and me both know, Calix is a damn good announcer.
Yeah, that's for sure. He is a very, very good announcer. Honestly, I'm definitely improving here and there. It definitely would help, but
yeah.
But anyways,
that's just part of the experience. You learn on the go. I'm trying to get back into the rhythm. I'm a little rusty.
It's okay. He's an old man, guys. I'm only like an entire 9 years younger than him. Yeah,
9?
Something like that. Something like that. Just an estimate, all right? I ain't paying attention to nobody's age. I don't keep track of that, but anyways.
Right. Well, once again, thanks for coming out here tonight, guys, on the broadcast. Thanks again for Jordan Coons for putting on this awesome show. And I want to thank all the drivers here as well. And we'll see you next week for round number 7